Okay, hello universe, this is a helmet. Alright, this is a good day today. I have received the parts and the molds for my 112 Lola. So, you're going to see, I'm going to show you what I have, which basically for me it's like the RC equivalent of a milf, so it would be a kilf I get. So here you go, you get the back end for the fastback with the wing, hard wing, pretty sweet. The back end for the other back end, the like more typical kind of pen car back. You can see that all of them have the 5mm holes for the LEDs. This is the light buckets for the fronts. There is 3mm LEDs and 5mm LEDs bucket in there, ready to be glued or taped, whatever. Roll cage, and there are two roll cages because there are two back ends to the car. Well, let's start with the front end of that car. Here it is, in all its glorious glory. So, of course, helmet is gonna go there. I haven't worked on the mold, I have just unpacked them. So let's have a little look around. If you had seen me doing the design chat series, then you will recognize everything on it. Of course, this is going to be the tape line. So this is going to be the front parts of the car, and then there are two back ends available. So there's basically going to be two different sets. And so this is the fastback. So it can be made really just like that. You can see the little curvature here. So there is a little depression here to have some downforce if you want to leave it like some of the Lolas, some of the 290s that didn't have any back wings at all. We have the engine and the filter sticking out. All this is going to be cut out, of course, at the back, and then in order to strengthen the back you would mount this inside, and so you'd have the back of the transmission, the exhaust, venting behind the tires, and then the ports for the LEDs. And then here, of course, you have the marking for screwing the wing through and through. So countersunk here, and then plugging it through the wing. Oh, this one is missing a hole. I'm gonna have to repunch this hole. And here you go. The wing will go at the back, and so here you would have, of course, without this spacing here, you would have the fastback model of the car, which is pretty sweet. And the other one is what I call the more typical one, because it has a natural wing at the back. So once again, like I explained before, this is a cutaway part. You can keep it in order to have all that beautiful downforce right above the axle at the back over here. And in that case, probably a nice thing to do would be to mask it behind. So this is transparent, so it appears like the body keeps going behind, and then you have the wing at the top, once again like some of the 290s had. Or you can completely cut it out and then have the air through and a slightly less aggressive, quite less aggressive actually, wing at the back. And then of course you have the roll cage over there. And this one is quite different from the other one because the cut line goes all the way through, but you actually stop here, and then at the back here you have the little assembly for what would be the adjustability of the rear wing, and then you have the light here that will be masked, and then behind that, very simple, the light buckets go here, and then this will be sticking out, and only the bottom here will be sticking out. And so you will basically tape it here from behind there, just to give it a little bit of strength, but this is going to be remaining on the body. Of course, you have the freedom to cut it all the way up if you want to have the back open. So you can see the difference of the profiles that I have between the fastback and the other one. So they're going to be quite different animals, I believe. both on the way they look and on the way they function on the track. The light buckets in the front are the same for both. The roll cage and the helmets are the same for both. So the only difference is really the hard wing for the fastback and the different back ends, which is this one is a little bit more mottled because it is very visible at the back, and this one is really just more for having light buckets and the exhaust sticking out. So that's what I've got for my 290 Lola, and soon you're going to see, once I've worked on the mold, I'm going to vacuum form them and paint them, and they will be on the car for testing. So on that note, stay safe everyone, and see you later. Bye bye.